Welcome to the University of Corridor. I'm off to Vienna in Austria. So I'm at the airport now. It's about 4:30 a.m. and the flight is at 6. So a ridiculous o'clock flight time. But you generally find flights that are early in the morning are cheaper compared to flights late in the day. As you can see, I'm in the airport. This is Heathrow Terminal 2. So this is again the second time in about 2 or 3 weeks that I've been at Heathrow Terminal 2. So frankly, I feel like I'm at home now. I think I should just pitch a tent, you know, start living here, do a bit like Tom Hanks in that film, The Terminal.
You ever feel like you're just living in an airport?
I'm just gonna move in to Heathrow Terminal 2. So you can see behind me they've got a bunch of shops, a bunch of restaurants. You can see it's pretty empty here. So I'm just gonna wait for the flight. I've got about an hour and a half left until the flight time. I'll probably try to catch some sleep on the plane. I think the flight's about 2 hours. So that will be a good opportunity to sleep or try to get some sleep, try to get some rest so that I can be raring to go for this trip. Hopefully I'll get some great content and footage for you guys. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I've just come out of the station behind me after leaving Vienna International Airport. Went from Vienna International Airport, got the train, and now I'm at Schonbrunn, heading to Hotel Vienna Urban. So it should be about a 5-10 minute walk. So that's where I'm gonna make my way to now. Gonna chill there for a little while, drop off my bag, refresh, and then start the day. Let's go. And here's the hotel, right here, Hotel Vienna Urban. Just across the road, right here. So it wasn't too long a walk, probably about 10 minutes from the station, which is good because I've got the nearest station to me, which I know now, and so I can just go there when I need to get around. There's some bus stops nearby as well, which is cool. So yeah, let's enter. Okay, so I've come to the supermarket just to get some supplies, mostly water and juice. Stay hydrated, you know how we do. So yeah, here we go. Supermarket.
Are you ready to go shopping? Yes, there's prizes in store and much, much more when you play Supermarket Sweep.
I want some cold juice, so I'm gonna look for the fridge. Right, here we go, coming up to the fridge. Get some juice and water. Sunday now, and I'm heading to somewhere called Hundertwasserhaus, which is meant to have really interesting architecture. So it's some apartment buildings, they're really colourful. So I'm heading there now. I'm just waiting for the bus, and then I'll get another bus to get there. I didn't do anything yesterday except for chill. I just needed a day to rest. So I've got today, and then I've got tomorrow when I go back, but I don't go back until the evening. And this is my bus, so time to go. I'm doing some recording for YouTube. I was trying to.
Why this bus?
Why this bus?
Yeah.
I'm going to Hundertwasserhaus.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just getting the bus there.
Okay.
Are you from Vienna?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Have you been to Hundertwasserhaus before? Is it nice? Is it
It's nice.
cool? So yeah, I'm just trying to get different like shots of the
Okay.
city, and then
I see.
I'll put it together for a video of my trip. Yeah.
Enjoy your stay.
I'm just waiting for the #1 tram to make my way to this place, the apartments with the architecture. Yep, just getting some food in the meantime. Just wanted to show you how much I aim to stay well hydrated with all the drinks that I buy. So check this out. I've got 3 drinks that I have here. There's water, there's peach iced tea, and then this Brava drink, multivitamins. I like to stay well hydrated. It helps me feel good. It stops me overeating. I can eat a lot of food. So when I drink, it helps to replace my need for food as much as possible, which is good. So yeah, I've come to this doner kebab place. Check it out. So I ordered the noodle box, so that one there. So I'm waiting to see what it has to say for itself. Alright, so here is the noodle box. Let me tuck into it. Here goes. Noodle box time. It's good. So yeah, I'm still waiting for this tram. Should be coming in like 1 minute. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna tuck into some food. I did have breakfast, but like I said, I eat a lot of food. So call this a second breakfast. Although it's like, what time is it? 1 p.m. or so? Anyway, catch you in a bit. So I've arrived at Hundertwasserhaus village. So it's a whole village. There's a whole bunch of stuff to it. So I'm gonna walk through it, show you around. Let's go. Telephone box. We have this in London. They're very traditional. You see them in central London a lot. It's interesting they've got it here in Vienna as well. So as you can see, really unique architecture. Okay, so I've left Hundertwasserhaus and I'm heading to St. Stephen's Tower. So there's a tower that you can go to that allows you to see a really great aerial view of the city. So I just want to see that, see what it's like. It's meant to be really, really good. Hopefully I can get some good footage there. I just wanted to take a moment to show you behind me. I don't know if you can see, but just in the background of Vienna city, there are beautiful rolling hills. I'll try to zoom in on the camera so you can see, but it really is a beautiful city. Definitely recommend it coming in the summer when the sun's shining, just to see if you can. So yeah, if you can just see it just in the background, it may not be so clear, but honestly it's just great that you've got this scenic green hills in the backdrop of the city. So you'll see this in Vienna from time to time. Just random people on horses going by, as you can see. Okay, so I've arrived at St. Stephen's Platz Tower. 343 stairs to the top. So I've made it to the top of St. Stephen's South Tower. Views are great. Okay, so I'm heading to the Sofitel hotel, which is just behind me. It's meant to have a rooftop or high terrace restaurant, which is meant to have great views of the city. So I want to go there and see the sunset. It's meant to be really expensive as well, so it's going to be interesting to see if they let me in and how much they charge on their menu. Okay, so I wasn't able to go to the restaurant, but instead I could come to the bar, which is great. The views here are amazing. Jeez, check this out. I mean, woo-wee. These are some great views. If I get kicked out, well, so be it. But these views are great. I mean, holy moly. Okay, so I've just been handed this at the bar, and it shows all the different views that you can see from this restaurant / bar. So I'm guessing it's called Das Loch from the title right there. And on the back of this, it's got all the signature drinks from the restaurant. So let's have a look. There's a Garden of Eden lemonade. I'm guessing those are the prices, which is 15 euros.
It's expensive, you know what I mean?
Yay. Wow. These they sound interesting. The twisted pineapple sounds interesting. Let's see what else is here. So I don't actually drink alcohol, so I'm largely just seeing what's here for the fun of it. That sloth mule sounds good. If I can get it without the vodka, that might be nice. What view do I want? What view do I want? Ooh, I want the Arsenal panorama term. I think I want that. So I've already been to Stefan's Dome. That's where I was. That was the tower. So yeah, I think I want to see the Arsenal panorama term. Let's see some other stuff that's here.
Yours is, mine isn't.
Cool. Let's see the rest of the drink menu. Okay, so I ordered the apple strudel, which you can see is €9.50, and it comes with apple, pear, egg white, cinnamon, caramel, and lime. I also ordered some tap water, standard tap water, as I always do. So yeah, here's what it looks like, which is actually pretty cool. They also give you some peanuts. All right, so here I go, trying out this apple strudel. Here goes. It's very sweet, which I like. A lot of subtle taste to it. The cinnamon gives it a nice kick, which is really good. It's very well presented. I mean, look at that. And then I've got the cashew nuts and stuff to give some savory to the sweet. So yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so earlier when I was going to St. Stephen Tower to go to the top of it to get the views, I was, let's say, persuaded to buy some tickets or a ticket to see an opera. So I've never seen an opera before in my life live, So I thought, since I'm in Vienna, the city of high culture, refinement, let me do this. So I haggled with the guy, and I got it down from 62 euros to 52 euros, and that's for the VIP ticket. So I've come early. It doesn't start until 8, and it's now 7:30, about 7:20 actually. So I should be able to get the best of the best VIP tickets, ideally. So it's at somewhere called.
What's up, bro? Shout out to my man. What's
up?
your YouTube?
Thanks. I have still started it. It's called.
Started?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
That's cool gear for starting.
Take care. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm at Palais, Pálffy, about to enter to go to the opera. So here goes. Hi, have a ticket?
So you go second door, left, first floor.
Second one left, first floor. Thank you. Hello. Ticket? Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Could I just look through the program quickly?
Yeah.
You have to pay for it. Okay. Bye. Okay, so I'm inside the venue now. This is it. I'm 4 rows back from the front. So 1, 2, 3, and here I am in the 4th one.
The number of the day is 4.
But still, the seats are not too bad. It's quite intimate. I don't know why, but I thought it'd be a lot bigger. So that could make for a far better experience. I'm looking forward to this. It should be interesting. So, again, here is the venue. It's nice. It's got certain class and decor. It's clean. It's bright. It's elegant. They've got portraits of, I'm sure, of various artists. I like it. I'm looking forward to it. So it's about an hour and a half in total. So from 8 o'clock to 9:30. I don't know if that includes an intermission. There was a program available, which you may have seen in the earlier clip, but they wanted to charge €5 for the program. I think that's a little cheeky. I think the program should be included. The fact it wasn't was very disappointing. So it's going to be a surprise to me what comes up, but I'm happy with surprises in this case. Okay, so that's the end of the show, and that's the end of today. I am now going to go back to the hotel. So I'm going to get some food. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to chill. So yeah, it was a really, really good show. I can't believe it's taken me this long to come to an opera. Definitely going to go again. Definitely recommend it to you as well. Check it out in your country or if you come to Vienna. So yeah, great show. See you later. Hello, I'm at Belvedere Palace and Museum. It includes a beautiful garden. I haven't actually gone inside. I think you have to pay to get inside, but if I'm honest, the outside is so immensely beautiful. We've gotten great weather today. The sun's come out. You can see I'm in a t-shirt, which is only the first time I've been in a t-shirt on this trip so far. Although the weather has been great generally, but today is particularly good. So yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful garden. Again, another place I definitely recommend you come to if you're thinking about coming to Vienna. It's a great place to relax, take in some beautiful nature, maybe have a picnic. You could just come here for lunch maybe, bring some sandwiches, just chill, enjoy the day. So I'm on the last stop of this trip. I decided to come to a Viennese restaurant to get some traditional Viennese food. So I'm gonna come to this restaurant behind, which is called Plachuttas Gasthaus, the Oper. Okay, so the restaurant is very nice. They've got engraved serviettes. Presentation is great. I mean, check this out. I'm on the table by myself, but I guess they generally have 3 people sitting in this corner. It's clean, it's tidy, very Viennese. So yeah, I'm pleased so far. Let's see what the menu has to say for itself. Okay, so I want the Tafelspitz, which looks like it's going to be $23.50, which isn't too bad, I guess. So these are all the traditional Viennese cooking. So there's roast pork with sauerkraut, minced escalope veal, cabbage beef, roast beef, roasted carp. I'll try to zoom in so you can see it a bit better. There you go. I'm gonna order the Tafelspitz because that's what I came here for, and that's coming up to €23.50. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. So I ordered the Tafelspitz. Well, I was encouraged by some guests to get a pancake filling, so we'll see what that's like. But in the meantime, they brought some bread and butter, and I'm guessing cream cheese. Although I don't think I'll have this. I might try it. So I'm just gonna tuck it to some bread in the meanwhile while I wait. Got my standard tap water. Okay, so the food has come and it's quite a spread. Like, it's seriously a spread. So you've got to check it out. That's the bread from before. This is the broth. Then this is the beef with hash browns or marrow, apple and horseradish, and black bread, which you're meant to have the marrow with. So yeah, it's a really big spread of food. Let me tuck in. I'm about to dive in. The beef is incredibly succulent. It's soft. It comes apart easily. It's flavorful, very good. I'm not sure how they did it because it came out within 5 minutes, so not sure how they were able to make it so quickly. But the flavors have really gone into the beef. I've got to say, I'm really impressed. It's got a little bit of fat as well, so it's not excessive, but it adds to some of the flavor. So good. The hash browns are really good as well. So they're very well salted, not excessively so. They're crispy. Let's have a bite. Okay, so it's a little oily. I think I'm gonna go back to the beef. That's the best part so far, the beef and the hash browns. Okay, now let me try some of this broth. So good. Wow, I can't believe it took me to the last day to have some Viennese food. This is so good. The portions are big, so I'm really happy that I was very hungry when I came here, because this is really filling me up. So far, it's an 8 out of 10, most definitely. Maybe a 9. Maybe a 9. So I'm at Vienna International Airport Terminal 1. I've been here for about an hour. It's now 7 p.m. The flight was meant to be at 8 o'clock, going back to London Heathrow to go home. It's now going to be at 8:40. So if you watch my Amsterdam video, you remember that I did some rambling about how flights rarely ever take off on time. Yeah, again, this is another case in point. It's part of the kind of travel life, isn't it? You get used to it. You get used to waiting in airports, waiting for flights to take off when they're meant to take off, but they don't. You have to find things to occupy your time, like recording a video, summing up your trip. So with that in mind, if I'm honest, I can't actually remember why I booked to come to Vienna in the first place, but I'm glad I did, because I've been pleasantly surprised. Like, there were a lot of beautiful sights in terms of building, in terms of nature, architecture. It just had a really nice, chilled, relaxed vibe to it, which I love. I love chilled, I love relaxed. I do like some energy as well. I think a pleasant surprise. So I went to the Sofitel hotel yesterday, and that was a recommendation by somebody I met on a bus, who started talking to me because she saw me recording on the bus sitting next to her. So yeah, this is what happens when you travel. Again, this is a solo trip, so when you travel sometimes you can just start conversations with random strangers, and as a result you can just ask them what the recommendations are of places to go to. I think her name was Lyra, so shout out to Lyra for the great recommendation to go to Sofitel Hotel. It had an amazing view of the city at sunset. It had a really chilled bar. I did like the apple strudel drink, so yeah, shout out to Lyra for that. And I guess just in general, I've liked the vibe of Vienna. I've liked the sights. I liked the opera. That was really fun, something I'd never been to before, a live opera. So again, I want to do that again somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe somewhere in London. I go to see a live opera. And then today, when I went to the Belvedere Palace and Museum, that garden was beautiful. Hopefully you've got some idea of that from the content, the videos that you saw, the clips that I included in this vlog. So yeah, definitely recommend coming to Vienna if you have the opportunity. It is somewhat expensive in terms of a European city, but it is worth it. There are cheaper ways to obviously see the city. So for example, taking the tram is a cheaper way than say getting so yeah, the tram, you can get the tram around most of the main city. It's relatively inexpensive. It's a great way of doing your own tour. You can just hop on and hop off the tram as you like. Food was good. I mean, the restaurant I went to, that was fantastic. I loved that restaurant. I loved the food. It was a huge portion, and I actually didn't finish it, which is rare for me. It was a solo trip, and yet I still had a great time going around the city by myself, seeing the sights. So yeah, that's it. Great trip. Thank you, Vienna. I will be back. I'm not sure when, but I definitely will be back. So the next vlog, or travel vlog rather, should be to South Africa. So look out for that. That won't be for a while. I'm looking forward to going to South Africa. It will be the second African country I've been to after Nigeria, where I was born. I'm looking forward to going back to the motherland, going back to the continent, seeing what it has to say for itself. Obviously, South Africa is, yeah, it's a melting pot of a lot of activity, a lot of history, a lot of culture, a lot of sights, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at Universe of Corridor. That's Universe of Corridor if you want. Catch you again in another video. Peace.